What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He threw a punch and just got countered. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. Nice counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punching. That hook doesn't score. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You feel good? You were thinking? You were mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch up.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you...
The bell rings and we start the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice exchange here from both men. throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Defense is not an option for these two. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Missed with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The perfect counter lands. Trying to land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on.
Switch back on. Get focused.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Just missed with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Down big time on the score. On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's all offense all the time. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. They're both trying for a knockout.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt he won that round.
You can't leave it.
This is the beginning of round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Well done with that counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. These two fighters are made for one another. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He made it.
Big deep breath.
There's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that? That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown it.